I just want to say something before we start this. I'm a squeamish individual. Actually cutting bodies open with a bone saw in a video game here, I might be out. I might just be like, this ain't happening. I can't get through this. Oh, Jesus. Okay, let's do this. Let's do this. I think there's a story to it as well, but we'll see. We'll get into it here. Who's unzipping their pants? So, what we got here is, if you don't know what these are VHSs. You know what I'm saying? VHSs. This is the dead memories. This is the story mode. And this is autopsy only mode. We're going to go story mode. And I think nudity's on. So if you were wanting to see dead penises, I got you. I got you. I got you.
Office of the Medical Examiner, Pete'sville. Dr. Jack Hanman is speaking. How can I help you?
Good evening, this is Kate Brooks. I'm not sure if you remember me. A few weeks ago, we talked about an article I'm working on. It's about your wife. I dropped by last Friday to speak to you, but you weren't working at the time. I asked the security guard to pass on a note for me. I would like us to discuss the topic of...
I thought I had made it painfully obvious for the last time. No, please don't call me again and stop inquiring about my wife. Damn journalists. They don't let me work. God damn it. I'm not in the best frame of mind to record a lecture for my students now. I'm feeling completely broken.
Self-therapy. Check the bathroom for your pills. We got to get those meds in us. So we got to go with these pills. These blue and yellow purple pills. I take a couple uppers. I down a couple downers. I don't know if that's how the song goes. That's not the bathroom, is it? That's definitely not the bathroom. How do we run? You can't run. There is no run. All right, is the bathroom out of order?
But the word is, the lab will be open tomorrow.
That's the laboratory. The bathroom. That's clearly the bathroom. Is there going to be dead people in here? Is it dark? It looks pretty good, right? I think it's really dark in this bathroom. I guess it's supposed to be. Here's my pills.
Okay, time to pull myself together.
Now we're taking the red pills.
And get back to work.
More?
I've already taken my pills.
Okay, don't take it again.
To overdose.
Take the camera from the storage room. Storage right here. Okay, let's get the camera. Where is the camera?
I don't see any need to mess with the electrics. They are flaky enough as it is.
Okay. We gotta tape our subjects.
Remember, Jack,
wow, that's a big...
don't
yeah.
forget, hit the record button this time.
Man, cameras used to be huge, right? With the whole... Yeah, that's right, man. You used to put the VHS right in the camcorder. And you'd hold it like this. Like a tank. Like a tank on your shoulder. Now we got this. Now we just do that. It's pretty awesome. It's really... Place it on the tripod in the dissecting room. Where's the dissecting room? Where's that at? Let's see. I can't wait to cut a body open, dude. I need to get real. We need to get serious with this. Oh, dude. Watch out, dude. I'm telling you. There might be dead penis on this table, okay? If there's dead penis, don't be scared. Don't be scared now. I don't know. I don't know what to expect. Okay, so dead penis. There's dead penis. There's don't look. Place the tripod. Okay, here we go. Try the tripod.
Now, I just have to get everything in frame.
Okay, frame the cadaver and begin recording.
This should be fine. November 20th, 1991. Time, 8:43 p.m. Recording for medical students from the University of Missouri. This autopsy is conducted by Jack Hanman. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the autopsy room. Today, you will have the dubious pleasure of following a full autopsy, step by step. For those of you who have already performed your first autopsy, this will refresh your basic knowledge. In turn, for those whose knowledge is only theoretical, I advise not to watch this after a meal.
Can you imagine doing this for a living? Can you imagine? Could you even do it? Could you cut somebody open, even if they're dead? I could not do it. I could not do it. I couldn't do it. There's no way. No chance. No chance. Somebody's got to do it. But that person would not be me. Okay, so we need an apron. We need the gloves. We need a mask. We need the... what do we need?
Let's start.
Oh. Tell the students what is important in this profession. What's important?
Always wear an apron, mask, and gloves. Goggles are a must when the job is splashy. And in case of sharp accidents, it's worth having disinfectants at hand. It's
Depends
true
on
that
the
you won't
pay.
get
How
total
much?
poisoning straight away.
How
But
much?
if your liver or kidney aren't doing well, you may end up with diarrhea. The cadaver is placed on its back on the autopsy table. The pathologist stands on the right of the deceased. Make sure that all the necessary tools are always at hand so that you don't have to run around looking for something like I do all the time. In the process of revealing and securing forensic evidence, it is difficult not to interfere with the original condition of the deceased. Written and photographic documentation plays a vital role throughout the entire examination process.
Okay.
During your research, be patient, inquisitive, but above all, attentive to detail.
So
Many
we're-
entries are visible at first glance, but sometimes they can be cover for more interesting stories.
We're speaking
And
to the
lastly,
students.
remember that nothing teaches you self-narration like working with the dead. So get used to that fact soon. Everyone will think you're talking to yourself.
Okay.
During your research, be patient, inquisitive,
Okay, we
but
did it.
above all, attentive to detail. Many entries are visible at
Oh, he's
first
still-
glance. Now,
okay, hold on.
onto the police. That will contain all sorts of pertinent information as to who the deceased might be and what potentially happened to them. So, let's take a closer look, shall we?
Because we gotta look through the information provided in the police folder. Where's that at? Police folder over here, maybe? No, no. Where's the police folder? Over here. Here. Nope. It's I guess it's him and his wife.
Some of my previous cases, a reminder of more prosperous times.
Police folder. Oh, here it is. Okay.
The deceased was found on the outskirts of a parking lot at a gas station, where he often begged and persistently offered drivers to wash their car windows.
So he's homeless. Right?
The deceased's name is Tobias Chambers, locally known as Old Toby. Homeless and unemployed for at least a couple of years.
Got him. Nailed it. He's homeless.
The body was noticed by a station employee during the morning shift. Initially, he thought that someone had thrown some boots and a coat in a nearby ditch. It took him a moment to recognize the pile of clothes as the body of a man. He worked most of his life at the local port dealing with unloaded cargo. He was fired for being drunk and starting fights. His son runs a hardware store on his own. His wife left him years ago. They both had no contact with the deceased. Signs of libation were found around the body. Empty bottles, traces of an inept attempt to start a fire, and a scattered makeshift blanket. That's it.
Okay.
It's worth remembering the context around the scene of a death. This allows you to better interpret any traces found on the body. I shouldn't start the procedure without gloves.
Okay, let's put on...
Scalpel, scissors, syringe,
Here we go.
magnifying glass, knife. I guess I forgot to clean the knife.
Oh god, so you can use a dirty knife. Where are the gloves? Right here?
It's been a while
Emergency
since the
eye
eye
wash.
and this thing was changed. It's probably a health hazard now.
Where would we put the gloves? I do not see gloves. Not here. Gloves. Gloves? Here? Over here? Over... There they are.
Now it's our turn to take some pictures for our files. If I can just remember where I left the camera. It's in here somewhere.
There we go.
There you are. I knew
Shake
you was here
it.
somewhere.
Shake it like a Polaroid. We got the
As
Polaroid
I
picture.
mentioned at the beginning, before we begin the internal examination, we need to document the cadaver and the condition it arrived in. We begin with a full body photo. Try and
Okay.
stick to the top-down rule. But this is
Ah,
not possible. Let's keep in mind it's all about the legibility, not the perfect frame. Voila. Now we move on to the next step. Looking for traces. Take your time. Look at the corpse from different sides, from different angles, up close, and from a distance. You're looking for anything out of the ordinary.
I think I'm gonna turn the nudity off. This is kind of weird. Can you? Oh, nudity sensor. There we go. Oh yeah, it just blurs it out. Nice. That's even funnier. Find marks on the body to photograph. Okay. I don't know, man. It just feels if they're all nude and stuff, it just feels really weird. I feel like I'm doing something wrong here. What are we taking photos of? Take photos. Find marks on the body to photograph. God, those toes. This is infected.
Some wounds in the feet and signs of frostbite. Probably
Ooh.
because the subject's shoes were too small.
Right? Your shoes too small, you get frostbite? I thought that was cold.
Hardened hands, worn out by physical work, and frostbite?
More frostbite, huh? All this frostbite. That's kneecap's definitely messed up. Can't take a picture of that. What about this? It's not letting me take a photo of that. Maybe I gotta zoom in.
A poorly healed wound. Looks old. I'll take a closer look later.
Okay. He got shanked. We got one more. It's gotta be that knee, right? That knee's all. What else is messed up on this guy? Oh, he's got a bump on his head. He got boo-boo. He got a boo-boo.
That's something interesting. It will be necessary to check whether this injury was severe enough to cause damage to the brain.
Okay.
In a moment, we will check which of our initial observations will be worthy of further consideration. But before we get to that, I need to write down some basic data.
Pin the photos up on the photo board. Head. Feet. Stomach. General and in hand. Perform the autopsy. Okay, guys, here's what you're here for, I think. Yikes.
Scalpel, scissors, syringe, magnifying glass, knife. I guess I forgot to clean the knife. Personal information. The deceased was unclothed. Date. Okay, as you can see, I note everything down on previously prepared forms. Every pathologist must keep a detailed record of every step of the autopsy. This not only allows you to track the procedure, but also collates the results together, upon which you may back up your conclusions. So, enough of the boring prep. Let's begin by taking a closer look at the spots I photographed earlier. For this, you're going to need a magnifying glass.
Okay. I thought he was going to say I'm going to need a knife. Okay. Listen, ease me into this, man. Ease me into this. Tools. Ooh. Is this saw? Ooh. UV lamp. Loppers? It doesn't sound great. Needle. Magnifying glass.
Which spot first?
Okay. Okay. Let's get in here.
It looks like a burn mark. No doubt painful, but it's not pertinent for this case.
All right. So now we don't need to mess with that. Let's look into the hand.
Here we can see frostbite on the fingertips. We can tell by the characteristic skin color.
He got them fat fingers. Okay, let's look at the foot.
Definitely a painful mix of frostbite, abrasions.
Don't you guys get any ideas out there now? Y'all got that foot fetish out there. Don't you get no ideas, man. Okay, I'll have to blur out the foot. They need to do that. They need to do a foot fetish filter. Screw blurring out the nudity. We need to blur out those homeless feet.
I can confirm the presence of ecchymosis on the deceased man's head. The appearance indicates the intravital nature of the wound. Add alcohol, which I can clearly smell, and this was an accident just waiting to happen.
Yo, idiot. What did I walk into? Sexy homeless dead man. That's what you walked into. Thank you, man. I appreciate it. Thank you for the 38 months, dude. Hope all is well. Inspect the areas of concern with... Okay, we did that.
There are a lot of superficial wounds.
Real good.
But only one serious injury to the head. Let's go back to our notes.
Okay, let's go back to the notes. Where's the notes? These are the notes. What in the hell? Clipboard. There we go. We gotta go in here.
First, I mark the location of the entries and make notes for each one. So...
I'll have to find the clipboard. It's just right there. You got to do it right there. There we go. Highlight the previous found wounds on the clipboard, man. Okay, so...
The head wound.
Yep.
Definitely an important clue. We're not in frost season yet. If Toby's body was cold for a prolonged... Even though this type of wound didn't contribute to the deceased's death, we're still required to record it. As you can see, we don't have much to go on. Let's write down what preliminary causes of death we can think of.
Okay. Possible death causes. Okay.
Various types of accidents are a common cause of death among the homeless and the elderly. Perhaps old Toby slipped and accidentally hit his head.
Okay. Maybe. Possibility.
Considering the conditions in which he slept, his body may have become hypothermic.
Also, possibility.
The nights have been particularly nasty lately. We will check if there are any signs of freezing internally. This is of no interest to us. Since the deceased clearly smelled of alcohol, I'll add alcohol poisoning to our list.
So possible causes of death so far are fall, freeze, alcohol. Okay. Put down the clipboard and continue the autopsy.
Basics. Rigor mortis.
Rigor mortis. Perform the rigor mortis examination. Okay.
Well, we take our deceased by the hand.
Oh, okay. You take him by the hand. It just sounds creepy, doesn't it? Let's hold hands, dead person. Let's shake on it, dude. Oh. Okay. Movement. How do we do this? What are we supposed to do here? Action? 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 Action. Here? Okay.
Gradually we raise it.
What do we do? I don't know what I'm supposed to be doing. Oh, you gotta slow... You can slap his hand down if you want. What do we... What is this? Is this how you test to see how long a body's been dead? This is how you do it?
As you can see, the hand falls loose. What's the conclusion? Death must have occurred more than 72 hours ago. The
Really?
Information appears correct.
Let's see. What happens? What happens when you lift my arm up and you let it down? Okay. Oh, hold on, I've got to lift it up. Oh yeah, the rigor mortis. The rigor mortis is strong with this one. What happens when you let it go? Yeah, I think he's dead. I think that man's dead. Let's see. So now what? Now what are we doing? We checked rigor mortis.
Head trauma seems the most promising, so we'll start there. For this, I need an oscillating saw.
No, we're about to cut into his head. If you just got here, wow, you got here in the right time. We're about to cut into this man's skull. We're going to tear through the bones. Tear right through that noggin. What's up, Mo? This is going to be gross. Select the saw. Oh, God. Ooh, I don't even know what that looks like. It looks like a sex toy.
The cut is made from ear to ear.
What are we doing? What are we doing? I don't wanna. No, I don't wanna do this. No, I don't wanna do this. I don't wanna do this. I don't wanna do this. No. No, I can't do this. No, man, no, hell no. Hell no! I can't do it. I can't do it. Can I look away? Can I let's see if I can kinda. Oh shit! No! Oh no! Oh no! No! Oh shit!
And the top of the skull.
No! I'm playing the wrong game. I played the wrong game today. I can't do this, dude. This is gross. Who the fuck made this game?
After the basic examination, we can see that the brain's cerebral gyri in
okay,
both
okay.
hemispheres
I
are
can do this.
symmetric. The brain looks good.
It's a
Let's do
bouncy brain.
cross-section.
Got a nice looking brain here. Look at this. It looks like a. Look at that. It looks like an alien. Look at that. Doesn't it look like an alien looking at you? Its little eyes and its little beak. Looks like this alien. This is the alien brain, right out of Men in Black. Kind of looks like a turkey too, doesn't it? It's a turkey. It's got the look of a turkey. So you see it, don't you? It's a little gobbler down here. Its eyes. Little turkey.
Some pathologists prefer to examine organs without removing them. However, for me, it's much more convenient to examine them on a board, which we'll do now.
Oh man, dissect the brain at the cut. Oh my god, this is how I cut my strawberries. This is how I cut my fruits. I'm literally use this board right here. I cut my fruit.
Holding a long, narrow blade knife in the dominant hand, we slowly cut the cranial nerves on both sides, all the time pulling the brain towards us.
He says this like a goddamn complete psychopath. Slowly cut the brain into little chunks. Thin slices, so I can put it on my sandwich. Oh no. Okay. Oh yeah. Oh, then we gotta go back down. Slowly cut this brain.
So far, so good. The hematoma seems to have had no effect on the brain.
Okay. The brain looks kind of cool. The brain don't freak me out too much. The brain looks pretty cool. The heart freaks me out. That's I don't even want to know about that stuff.
We can rule the fatal accident out as well.
So his brain was great. Man had a great brain. Okay. So fall is out. No fall.
Brain's
Mark-
in good condition.
mark that
so
off.
We have no choice but to proceed to the internal examination of the other organs.
Okay. So freeze. We gotta look for freeze next,
Grab a
right?
scalpel from my kit.
Scalpel.
The incision should be in the shape of a letter Y.
Why? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Why? Why am I
We
doing
use a
this?
deep cut to reach all the way to the ribs.
Why?
and
Why am
to
I doing this?
penetrate the abdominal wall.
Oh God. Okay, I can do this, chat. I could. Ooh! Do we go up or down? Just go up first. I go slow. I go slow. How could you do this? How could you? This would be a crazy job, dude. I'd be freaking the hell out, man. Imagine this. Don't cut his...
All right. Now we peel back and separate the skin.
Okay. I need to... Oh, God. Skin flaps? With an empty hand. With an empty hand, peel back the skin flaps. Let me just finger your ribs, bro. Oh my goodness. Yikes. Ooh. Some nice looking skin flaps you got here, bro. Oh. Ooh. Let me just air it out a little bit. It's just a little stanky. Let me just air it out a little bit. Wait. We got no. Oh, okay. Why were they connected? I don't even know. We good? Or is it okay? We good? Everything peeled? Everything's peeled. Oh.
Now, we need to remove the ribs. We'll need the loppers for this.
Yikes. Oh, Jack the Ripper. That's right. Gross. Okay. Loppers. Did he say loppers? Oh, loppers. Okay. Oh, my lord. Are we just cutting the... Oh!
Quite a satisfying crunch for some anyway.
No!
After removing the cartilage tissue, we instantly noticed two things. Firstly, there is no congestion of the internal organs. This means that although the deceased was hypothermic, it didn't kill him. Secondly, the deceased smoked like a chimney. So, we should take a closer look at those lungs.
Alright, yeah, those lungs look gross. Begin a thorough lung analysis by examining the organ. Okay, let's, okay, are we just gonna poke at it
You
again?
can see widespread black and tarry deposits.
Yeah.
Despite the tragic condition of the lungs,
Ugh.
they are not the cause of death. Alice smoked too. It didn't kill her, but... what was I talking about? Lungs. Yes. Advanced inflammation.
What a crazy job this would be. Okay. Whew.
What now? The syringe. Now's a good time to collect some samples.
Alright, syringe. We're gonna
5
get...
milliliters from the left ventricle should do it.
From the heart? We're taking... we're gonna poke him in the heart. Alright. Let's start poking on the heart. Okay. And then we're gonna take some from the
From the
bladder.
we draw about 10 milliliters of fluid.
Okay. And then we're gonna draw some from his eyeball. Eye fluid?
Vitreous humor analysis is very useful in indicating long-term alcohol
Ooh.
abuse. Now we take our samples to the centrifuge. But before I do that, I need to find my notebook. My dyscalculia means that I always double-check the settings. Please excuse me while I run and fetch it.
Okay, so must be retrieve the notebook from the office. Right in here. Okay, we go in here. Get my notebook. Let's get the notebook
This
here.
whole thing is covered in stains. I should check this out under the microscope sometime.
Use the centrifuge.
Let's get back to the examination.
Huh.
We put all of the samples into the rotor.
Okay. What if this can be a puzzle? Like a Resident Evil puzzle, you know what I'm saying? Probably not. We only got 3 samples. Right? Okay.
Now
Got it.
we set the appropriate time and speed.
Yeah. What's the? How do we know what the appropriate time and speed is? Time, 15 minutes. Speed, 70%.
Okay, let's roll.
Start the centrifuge. This does look like a Resident Evil puzzle for sure.
Oh shit. The fuses again. Where were we? Oh yes, the blood alcohol concentration.
Gosh, I'm so glad we turned nudity off. Collect the samples from the centrifuge. Okay, so we just
Let's see what we've got here.
get them out of here. Grab
Everything's
that.
separated as it should. Our lab is closed until tomorrow after the last, incident. However, considering that Toby's favorite eau de parfum appears to be ethanol, I'm guessing the results won't surprise me at all.
Just shaking them up a little bit. Don't worry about me.
Let's go further. We will now focus on the cardiovascular system, specifically the heart.
All right. We just gonna rip it out? Mortal Kombat style. Rawr! Fatality.
We remove the organ and examine it closely.
I guarantee you. What do you call? What do you even call a dude that does an autopsy? What are they called? I can't even think of the name. What's the name of the autopsy person? It's like a mortician. Is that no? That's not it, is it? What's the name of it? I can't think of the name. Anyways, I guarantee one of them has pulled the heart out, probably, and then said fatality. That dude's a sicko. That dude. If you're that dude, you're a sicko. I know you've done it though. I know you done it. Somebody out there. Ugh.
We look for dark hypoxic areas, clots, or other elements that stand out as abnormal.
Ooh, that
At
the
first glance, the
heart's
looks
just
fine.
crazy,
The pulmonary
dude.
trunk and aorta seem to be in good condition. There are no pathological changes that would have contributed to Toby's death.
Pathologist. Okay. Man, this just looks disgusting. Hearts are weird. Something about
Now Let's
hearts.
take a closer look at the stomach.
Okay, let's do it.
Size is normal, and as expected, the stomach has no major external damage. We must now cut it open and inspect inside. We will do it carefully so that its contents do not spill out.
Okay, let's see what he ate last. What do you think he ate last?
We open the stomach along the greater curvature, from the heart to the pyloric end.
All right, here we go. Oh,
I already feel like there's something left inside.
I've got it on inverted, but this is weird for inverted. Ugh. Last thing he ate. What if they put the last thing he ate was ass? He's like, yeah. He ate his girlfriend's ass. Jesus. Whoa. Don't mess these cuts up now. Easy. Easy.
Okay. Large amount of gas, small amounts of yellow, grayish food content, resembling some kind of meat. Either our deceased hadn't eaten in days, or the bulk of his stomach had already found a way out. Looks like I'll have to find the missing contents.
I don't know what happens if you fail the minigame. I don't want to find out. I don't have another heart. I don't have another stomach to dissect. All right, we're gonna return back to the autopsy.
There are two ways here. One is
Large amounts of
obvious,
gas, fluid, and
and the other is
remnants of undigested food.
suffocation. look at it. I'll add this to the list and move on to the deceased's neck.
Oh, we're going to the neck now? Okay. Alright. Begin a thorough trachea analysis. Okay. Oh, dude. Let's get up in that windpipe.
At first
You just
glance,
take that
the
out?
trachea
You
looks
you
normal.
you just easily like take it like are we built like a are we IKEA furniture? Is that what we are? We're just IKEA? I didn't know. I didn't know it just easily come out. It's like pops it out so easily. Ugh.
Same result.
Everything is so
the external
jiggly
inspection
too.
suggests anything.
Everything
This time
is
we'll cut on a tray.
so jiggly. Now he just looks
When
like
cutting such a small organ as the trachea,
I just
we
see like
must make a precise incision.
a weird Dark Souls enemy or something with teeth. That's what that looks like to me. Just some type of grotesque enemy coming at me.
To be able to cut with the very tip of the blade, we must hold the scalpel as we would a pen.
Okay, so we're gonna start. Where do we start? Does it matter? Ooh, we're cutting this real bad. It's opening though. It's opening up. I don't think.
And after careful examination and deduction, we've got it. A clogged trachea. It's time to summarize the whole thing.
Clogged trachea. So he choked to death? Is that right?
Based on the report and preliminary documentation, it's safe to assume that the deceased passed out after consumption of alcohol and then fell asleep on his back.
Okay.
Then, the gastric contents refluxed and flooded the airways, causing death.
So he pretty much choked to death.
That's why we don't forget about the recovery position at dorm parties.
Nailed it. Choking. Asphyxiation. Asphyxiation. Damn. What a way to go. Decide the appropriate manner of death. I already did. I already did that. Oh, accident.
And now it's all clear. The death was suffocated. The mystery is solved.
Sign
For
it.
us,
Oh, I
this
can
is
sign
not
my
the
name?
end. First, the dead body needs to be cleaned up.
Oh my god, this is terrible. Ray, that looks like a Ray. Ray Cox. It's not doing very well. It's not me. It's the game. Okay, this is probably better with a mouse or a Switch 2. That's terrible. We'll go with that. It's great. Great signature. We done?
For this, we will need to close the body and grab the needle. First, we unroll the skin flaps.
Yeah, it's what I've been waiting for. Unroll them flaps.
And then, we sew the deceased back up.
Yeah, what do we need? Tools? Needle?
I'm using the baseball stitch technique. This stitching method is very strong and quick to do.
All right, let's go. Baseball. Oh my god. Gamifying autopsy's weird.
Beautiful.
Very weird. You write like a doctor. That's very true. Anytime a doctor, like, what was my doctor's name? Got no idea. Could not read it.
Now we say goodbye to the deceased and put them safely in the fridge, ready for the next stage of their journey.
Wow, dude. Wow. Place the body in the fridge. Do I gotta... Okay. That's gonna do... Oh, that's a fridge? I thought that we'd burn them in here. We're not gonna... No? Man, that's just sad. Everything about this is just depressing.
I'll drop these samples off at the lab on the way to the bar.
Frozen meat is the achievement. Put your first. Even these achievements, it's a ruthless. Jeez. Head to your car in the parking lot. Okay, let's just go home and act like nothing happened today. Let's go home and have a nice meal.
I feel like drinking alone today.
Let's go have some drinks. Yeah, that's probably what you need to do. Good lord. Finish the prologue. Am I dreaming? Yeah, I think he's probably home dreaming. What's this gonna be? Oh, it's gonna be spooky time. Spooky, scary skeletons. That was a great dream, wasn't it?
What? Fuck. I should take my pills.
Mm-hmm. Oh, he's just... he just messed up, yo. He's all kinds of messed up.
So much light everywhere.
Take your pills in the bathroom. Yeah. There we go. There's the pills. Get those pills.
It's a shame this won't help with my hangover.
What else we got?
The fucking phone.
Answer the phone. This is 1991, so there's...
Okay. I know I'm late. I'll be there soon. It's not like the dead are impatient.
Jack,
no. No cell phones back then, you know. You had a home line.
Who is this?
Or a landline.
Charlotte Graves.
Oh,
Landline
God,
is
I'm
the
sorry.
proper
I
word.
didn't recognize you. I thought it was work calling.
It's okay. I hate it when work calls me at home, too. How is everything? We haven't talked since... you know.
Well, there are good days, and there are bad days. What can I say? At least I can hide away at work.
Well, you always were the most comfortable in the dissecting room. Listen, I have an unusual request.
Okay, how can I help?
It's nothing serious. I just wanted to ask. Do you have any pictures of Alice? Maybe one where the two of us are together? I'd love to have something to remind me of her.
I guess. I'm not sure. I'll look through her things.
Thank you. I'm sorry to trouble you with this. All this can't be easy for you.
I'll get through it somehow. I've been meaning to sort through her stuff for a while. Have you asked Stephen if he has anything?
Yes, I spoke with him this morning. He said he gave everything to their mother and that I should ask you.
I see.
Jack, I know you're trying. That you cope somehow. Stephen's there for you. Although, well, we all know how he can be. But, I mean, if you wanted to reminisce about Alice, talk.
I really should go now. I overslept, I'm late for work, and I still have some errands to run on the way.
Oh. Okay, sure. Sorry to keep you.
I'll look for something and send it over. Thanks for the call, and bye.
Oh,
Kinda
do you
would,
have
though.
my address?
Not on hand. You'd best remind me again.
292 Browning Lane, apartment 432, Johnson City, New York.
New York.
13790.
Got it. Thanks.
Thank you.
New
It would
York
mean a lot to
City?
me. Just miss her so much.
Yeah, me too. And that's okay. Really, no problem.
Thank you. Take care, Jack.
You too, Charlotte. It was nice to hear you. Well,
Nice
that
to
was a bit unexpected.
nice to hear
I should
you.
Probably find something to send.
Got some Bringles, not Pringles, but some Bringles. Find the photo of Alice and an envelope to send it to Charlotte. Okay, so Alice, let's see. Photo.
Menu for today.
No, it's a
Dinner in
refrigerator.
town and takeaway
A
coffee.
bite to eat. Oh, it's an achievement. Okay, check out what's in the fridge.
Menu for today. Dinner in town and takeaway coffee.
He's probably got, some frozen livers, a Couple brains in there, some hearts.
The remnants of last night's binge with Steven. I'm not sure if it's still edible.
Okay, so I mean, a photo could be anywhere. Yeah, it's like, here's a photo. Take it. Take the photo. Take the photo. That's her. Why can't I take that photo? No? It won't let me take that. I gotta find a specific photo of Alice. Okay.
I still feel uneasy. At this time,
This one?
Alice would probably...
Can I take this one? No. Which one can I take? That one? No. Maybe. Let's take the back off. No. The lies this game's telling me. I just just left the fridge open. Don't worry about that. We'll just leave that open. How about...
Some days, I just feel like setting fire to all this paperwork. I'm fed up with it.
that photo? Examine at least 5 Alice-related items is an achievement.
An indispensable element of every office. I should really try and read a few of these.
Maybe we should search everything, yeah?
I really need to get this laundry done.
This is probably the photo, right? Okay.
It's always good to have something for a rainy day.
Well, dude, that's like, that's a lot of hundreds. I mean, yeah, maybe we should start cutting open bodies. Dude, look at this. That's a thick wad of hundreds. That's at least. Man, what's he got here? That's a lot of money. That's a thick that's like a $2,000 probably. $2,000, $100 bills, y'all.
Able to support her through this.
Oh, pregnancy. She was. What happened?
Till death do us part.
Oh, it's the
It
rings.
was a miracle that the coffee didn't wash off the writing.
What is
and
it?
that she said yes.
Will you marry me? The coffee didn't write off. What is that? What did he write that on? Will you marry me? The coffee didn't write off. Oh, is it the bottom of the coffee cup? That's what it was? He wrote, "Will you marry me?" at the bottom of the coffee cup, and she drank the coffee, and it said, "Will you marry me?" So basically, he poisoned her. That's how she died. She died from Sharpie poisoning. Now we know. Drinking Sharpie can't be good.
She always believed she could change people for the better. Even me.
What's this pin here? I think I've examined
She
it.
got it for her first day of work. And she broke it the same day. She said it was for luck.
All right, this is probably the
Alice
picture we
and
need.
Charlotte in Amsterdam.
That's probably the one she wants, yeah?
It would be better if Charlotte had this. It deserves to be on display and not hidden in a drawer.
Yeah, okay. Who's this? Oh, still Alice. Look like somebody different. How's it? This is getting deep, y'all. He's just sad about his wife here. Yeah, I mean, Jesus Christ, every time you
It's been almost a year.
did an autopsy, wouldn't you be thinking about, I mean, geez, dude. Be hard. Okay, we can't leave the spaghetti and meatballs in the floor, dude. I mean, that's a little crazy, bro.
Time flies, and probably doesn't have to get up to work.
This looks like that, remember that very popular streamer? They showed his room is just trash hole. It's just a trash. It's just trash. This is his room. Whatever, I don't even know the name. Da, 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 da. Okay. Well, we need to find an envelope. Now we found a photo. Now I just need to find an envelope to put the photo in for some reason.
I'll shower later.
Envelope. Where are you at, envelope? I mean, I feel like it should be in here. Oh, there's an envelope right there. Oh yeah.
Okay, time to go to work. I'm seriously late.
Put the letter in the mailbox. So it looks like we're getting rewarded for just searching around with achievements. So, you know, I'll search around a bit. I'll check out
I
this
should
later.
grab some coffee and aspirin on the way.
Get me a
I
smoke.
always used to joke that smoking near plants made cigarettes less harmful. Oh shit. Almost left the door open.
No, we gotta close the door. Duh. Okay, so where is... Where is the mailbox? Is it that thing? Floor. Okay, that was weird. I didn't even feel it move. Damn, this whole place is just a trash hole. Although the time I did go to New York, there was garbage all over the streets for sure. It's crazy. So much garbage. Lots of taxis and garbage. I don't know. Is this the mailbox here?
Standard correspondence consisting of bills, advertising leaflets, and pious reminders about the upcoming end of the world.
Is this what this is? Is this where I mail? Oh, it's saying something here.
Standard correspondence consisting of bills, advertising leaflets, and pious reminders about the upcoming end of the world.
Where's the mailbox? Is that not the mail? Damn, this is a trash hole, dude. Oh, there's the mailbox.
I hope this helps, Charlotte. Okay, all done here. Time to go.
What? I just heard somebody. What the hell was that? Get in your car and leave for work. Which car? That's my car, right? Yeah, that's my car. I'm gonna look around for a second. We gonna search high and low. We could find something. Go dumpster diving. Maybe find another dead body to work on. To cut apart. Alright, nothing here. Doesn't look like you can run or anything. It's just straight walking.
Damn, I forgot my jacket. Well, I'll brave it for tonight. Too bad.
Yeah, we'll just be cold. Don't worry about it. I ain't worried about being cold. Fool.
Nice and fresh. At least it's peaceful here.
Nice and creepy. What's outside? There's a barn? That's creepy. This is so creepy, man. This is entirely so creepy. Look at this. God, this is a creepo. Even got a cellar, dude. Creepy. Creepy. Unbelievably creepy. Look at this. And this is New York. I really wish you could run, though. Ooh. Ooh. Why can't I run? Okay, nothing out here. Nothing out here worth looking into. We need just to go straight in and see what we got for today.
Good evening, Mr. Ridley.
Okay, weird. Super weird.
Has Steven delivered the body?
Mm-hmm.
Did he leave it where he usually does?
Uh-huh.
As always, it's a real pleasure talking to you.
If you say so.
I'm not even gonna see his face. He's Wilson. He's that Wilson character.
Some corpses have more personality than this guy. Christ. Who leaves the window open in the middle of November? So I better check the answering machine.
Get rid of the draft. Okay, what is that? A cupcake?
Mom always said not to accept sweets from strangers.
It's probably got you know, some corpse in it.
I guess it was in another life.
Little corpse. Let's see. What's on the answer machine? Let's see.
Hi, Jack. I dropped by a little early today. I left the body with Ridley in the corridor. He wasn't sitting in the locker then, so maybe he'll even throw him into the room. Well, how are you doing? I mean, it's your first birthday without her, and... This, I still have a hangover, and you know me, I run to the John like the neighbor's fucking dog. You know, today I slipped on his shit again. That fucking furball. He always has to shit next to my car. Anyway, I can't come over in the evening, but we'll catch up on the weekend, okay? Bye. I almost forgot. Charlotte called me this morning. She asked about you, so answer your calls, Jack. This time it's not a reprimand for being late.
That's par for the course. Birthday.
It's a birthday
I
cupcake.
forgot it was today. Alice baked me muffins like these every birthday.
Inspect your muffin.
Okay, joke's over. Apron, gloves, and get to work.
It's time. It's time. It's time to cut some more bodies, yo.
My birthday. Dorothy must have marked them down.
Can I not
Maybe
eat the
later.
muffin? Yeah, maybe maybe after we cut a few bodies, you know. I'll work up an appetite by cutting people open. Yo, Donnie, what's up, Donnie? How you doing, dude? What's poppin'? What's popping off over there? Just seeing if there's anything else I can check out here. Check it all out. Okay, let's go. You guys ready? Hope you're not squeamish like me. The sawing thing's the worst. We got a female, and she's all blurred out, guys. So you know, it's good. We don't want to see dead people's privates, do we? I really don't. Here's my apron. Let's get to it. Gloves.
I need to order another batch of these.
Yeah,
I've got to remember to do that later.
keep using the same gloves. You got to use a different pair of gloves for each body, yo. Man. Set up the camera. Is it?
Ah, man. I remember you. You were on that talent show. What was your name again?
Is it supposed to be somebody? Talent show. Let's see. Does she look like somebody? I don't know. Let's get
Steven laughs at me for recording everything. He says I have a bigger collection of stuff like this than most of the creeps he's caught. November 21st, 1991. Time, 9:13 p.m. The autopsy is conducted by Jack Hanman. Lecture for the Medical University of Missouri.
Did
After
they-
yesterday's lecture, you should already know the ins and outs. So today we'll be consolidating our knowledge. So, where do I start?
Do
That's right, police folder.
they tape all autopsies? Is that actually a thing, or is it just for? This is because it's for the purpose of edumacations, teaching. Let's see, Samantha Barker.
Yes, Samantha Barker. Now I remember. There's probably going to be a lot of chatter about this.
Died. Let's see, there's some evidence. Wait, same.
When questioned, friends admitted that Samantha's last days before losing contact seemed extremely happy and relaxed. She also quit drinking alcohol and mentioned something about rehab. The friend also admits that there was no indication of an impending tragedy. Found in her own apartment by police patrol. Officers were called by a concerned friend of the deceased, who had been unable to contact Barker for several days.
Okay, so her body was found in the living room on the armchair. Body found armchair. Okay.
During the interrogation, a friend of the deceased admitted that Samantha never got to grips with the sudden fame that came after winning such a high-profile talent show.
You already call an overdose?
After her first album became a commercial success, she was hit with a creative drought. She suffered panic attacks and severe sleep problems. Drugs and medication came into play.
It's good. It's a good call.
The deceased was found in her own apartment, in a semi-recumbent position on an armchair. Large quantities of alcohol and empty packets of sleeping pills were also found in the apartment. Well, let's see what settled this matter.
But there's going to be a twist. They're wanting you to think one thing, but then it's going to be something else. That's what I think.
As you can see, the body is fully clothed. Therefore, before we move on to photographic documentation, we must remove the clothes. This time,
you gotta be
we don't have to focus on the clothes too much.
so
However,
creepy.
there
This
are
is
cases where clothing analysis
so
can
creepy.
lead to the cause of death.
So creepy, dude. So creepy. So creepy. It's insanely creepy to be your profession. Insanely creepy. You're undressing dead people. That's crazy, man. Could you do it? I sure as hell couldn't. This is not on Game Pass. It's on Xbox though, but not on Game Pass. Okay. Clothes are coming off. Hide your kids, hide your wife. Don't worry, we got the nudity blocked out though. It's just that's just too weird. Pick up the camera from the desk drawer. Okay, so we're going to take the photos again.
Okay, now we can continue with the examination. Again, begin by taking photographs of the cadaver. I guarantee that over time it will cease being embarrassing for you. First, we photograph the whole body. And now, any suspicious-looking marks or wounds.
Okay. That all looks suspicious, man. Something don't look right. What? Why does her knees look so weird? I don't know, man. Some weird looking knees. I feel like her knees are low. Her knees are too low on her legs. It's weird. How are these her knees? Look at this. Am I crazy? Shouldn't her knee be like right here? Up a little further? This is just so weird. What's wrong with her? She's got weird knees. That's how she died. Okay, what else here? They forgot to put in... Okay, that's definitely bruised. There, we gotta take a picture of that, yeah? Or the neck.
Interesting. Very uneven. We need to investigate this.
Yeah, kind of looks like she was strangled a bit. Maybe... Yeah. Oh, yeah.
You don't get such bruises from a normal contusion.
I don't know what that is. What else? Arm here? That looks rough. This don't look like a... Don't look like no suit. She's got all kinds of bruises on her. Doesn't look like a overdose. What's wrong with her leg? What is that? I guess that's what legs look like if you're not lotion. If you don't put lotion on them for a while. That's what happens when you die. Come here and lotion up the bodies.
Yes, I've seen this many times.
It's okay. This is creepy. Sounded like he liked it. What else? What else? I'm telling you, those the toes.
Well, there's even more here.
Sounds so creepy. He's definitely got a foot fetish.
A few we will need to look into here.
Am I crazy? Look at these knees. Why are they so low? Oh, is there one more? One more, okay. Get started. Perform the autopsy. Here we go.
Notes prepared. Time to take a closer look.
Gotta inspect the areas with the magnifying glass. So all the areas that we took a photo of, we have to
Some furrows
examine
have
a little
imprinted
further.
more strongly, others less, as if someone was undecided.
Yeah, see, this is definitely not an overdose. She looked like she got choked to death.
The number of bruises suggests that there may have been some kind of tussle.
Well, yeah, that's not an overdose. You wouldn't, even if you overdosed and fell into the floor, you wouldn't get that type of bruise. Look at that. That's rough.
Such bruises are caused by either a very heavy blow or by some internal issues.
Okay, we got the
And here's
hands.
something interesting. The skin of the deceased is covered with numerous blisters. Some of them are ruptured. Others still contain fluid residue.
Okay. And then her feet.
More numerous blisters.
Okay.
We have some leads to investigate here. Let's write this down.
Okie dokie. Clipboard. Let's get in the clipboard this time.
On the neck of the deceased, we can, in general, currently it's difficult to, although it's easier to have abrasions on your feet, but the number and size of the blisters suggest that it's given the condition of the deceased, it's difficult to tell immediately whether the bruises were the result of a struggle, or perhaps the result of iron deficiency.
Iron deficiency, really?
A severed spinal cord, trauma to the larynx, or trachea will verify whether the hanging was the final nail in Miss Barker's coffin. I'll add barbiturates to the list of necessary tests. After examining the organs, we can easily verify whether there was internal bleeding or whether the deceased was suffering from something. To be checked in the lab later. The examination with a UV lamp will dispel some doubts.
Third-party
Potential attackers
involvement.
could have left traces. Given the testimony of the victim's friend, I add alcohol poisoning to the list of potential causes of Miss Barker's death. A blood test will no doubt quickly verify that hypothesis.
I think it's going to be third-party involvement.
But first I'll check for external traces.
I'm no expert,
for this,
though.
We use the good old UV lamp.
Okay, UV lamp.
I look carefully at the whole body. UV rays will reveal torso. The area around the head is empty.
So, torso, okay.
Right hand clean. The left hand seems to be fine. No marks. Legs, there's nothing here. Well, nothing to surprise us here. Now gently, we take the deceased by the hand.
You take him by the hand. You take him by the hand. So weird. Here, let me take my hand. Dead lady.
And we check for rigor mortis.
Okay, so we slowly go up with it. Yep. Not weird at all. It's like a puppeteer.
Again, the hand falls freely. Since we don't have a definitive lead, we will examine all the key organs one by one.
Okay.
So, I'm starting the internal inspection.
Oh boy. Select the scalp and begin cutting. Oh, this is the worst part. Oh, scalpel. Okay, I thought we were getting the I thought we were getting out the saw.
I dissect the skin of the deceased.
Maybe we don't gotta saw her skull open again, or like we did the last one.
And I proceed to deflect the skin flaps. Compared
Ugh.
to yesterday's
Oh my
body,
god,
the
bro.
deceased has only trace amounts of
What
adipose
is-
tissue.
What is all that goo? What is that? Ugh. The neck flap too. That's so silly.
Now for the ribs.
The loppers.
What do we have here? Or rather, what don't we have? There is certainly no sign of internal bleeding. Before I disembowel the deceased, I will take samples for toxicological tests to determine the alcohol content in the body. I just need my syringe. Just to be sure, I'm taking samples from 3 organs: the eyeball, the heart, and the bladder. Analysis will rule out, or confirm, alcohol poisoning as the cause of death.
Yeah. This, you know, I could see this being my next profession here. After I become a pro. Oh God, bro.
I'll
No
transfer these to the
chance.
centrifuge.
No chance. 0.
What was it? 15, 70, 10, 75? Numbers have never been my strong point. It's probably why I regularly forgot birthdays and anniversaries. I'm lucky Alice always forgave me.
Centrifuge. Let's pop them on in there, baby. Pop them on in. Do the combination. Here's the notes. What are we going for here?
Gently does it with this old thing.
15
Handle with
minutes,
kid gloves.
70%. It's the same as last time. 15 minutes. 15 minutes and 70. Right?
I'm starting the centrifuge. Let's see what results come out. The laboratory is already open, so... Fucking hell! Ridley! Mr. Ridley! The fuses need resetting.
Is this a spooky?
Where is he? Fuck it. I'll do it myself.
Check the breakers in the store. I can't see. Oh God, watch it come to life. That'd be pretty freaky, dude. Yeah, no way in hell, man. No way. Check the breakers in the storeroom. Bathroom. This must be the storeroom here. Oh, yeah, that's right. Here it is.
First the right, and then the left. And voila.
We're back, baby. They just trying to freak us out a little bit. No.
Oh, for Jack Hanman speaking.
He's still got the
Why so rude?
gloves on. He's
Steve?
touching his phone with the
Sorry, man.
gloves. He
Place is
just
falling apart, and Ridley won't even lift a finger to help.
ripped her
He just
skin
can't
back
work
with.
here.
Did the centrifuge trip the fuses again?
Yeah, eventually everything's gonna go up in smoke.
Look on the bright side. It's a free cremation with your autopsy.
Jesus, stop it. That shit pisses me off.
Okay, sorry.
You gotta
Jack.
take them gloves
Anyway,
off.
I'm calling to ask how the autopsy's going.
You know?
Soon there'll be journalists sniffing around for info, so we best be ready.
I'll whiz through this in a couple of hours. It doesn't look like a complicated case to me. More of a formality. The report will be available in the morning.
Sounds great. Thanks. Phew. How's your head?
Well, my head seems better than yours. On the way to work.
Holy fuck.
What? What's happening?
Quiet.
A 3-car police convoy was involved in an accident near Pete's Bay Bridge while transporting prisoners to Orleans Parish Prison. At the moment, we do not know the exact number of victims or whether any of the convicts escaped. However, the scale of the accident indicates a large number of victims, possibly even fatal ones. Police are on their way to investigate the incident and secure the area. We know that the injured prisoners are on death row. The police were to transport them to their execution, which was to take place tomorrow morning. Many of them are very dangerous criminals. We will report on the matter on an ongoing basis, so stay tuned with us.
What? Was... Steven... Was Red Pete one of the passengers? He was, wasn't he? What if he survived?
Jack, I have to go. They want me on site.
What if he survived?
I gotta go. Talk to you later, okay?
Fuck. Calm down, Jack.
We need the pills. Freaking out, dude.
Pills.
Calm
I
down.
need my pills. You heard him, Jack. Yes.
We're gonna be the next one to OD if we don't calm the
Nothing's
fuck
going to
down.
happen.
Oh, no, not with the glove. No, oh my god, dude. He's got the gloves on. He puts the pills in the hand of the gloves that he was just using to do an autopsy, and he put it in his mouth.
I've got to get back to
I can't with this. I can't. Oh my god, dude. Take the gloves off, dude. Take the gloves off. You were just touching a dead woman with them damn gloves.
Technical break. At least I know I can pursue a career as a janitor if my own ideal for all the fluid tests I need to perform during an autopsy. My own, but
What in the hell is going on? Jesus.
all right. Let's see if we were able to get anything out of this piece of crap. And miraculously, yes, the samples did spin. I'll transfer them to the chromograph in the lab.
The chromograph. What's a chromograph? Place the samples into the rack. Into the rack?
Seems to be set up and ready to go.
There's nothing else for me to click on in this room. Maybe it's not in this room? Might be laboratory.
All right.
Yeah.
Let's load this up.
Okay. The rack in the... Okay. My goodness. It's in the other room.
Place the test tubes in the rack.
Mm-hmm. Placed them. Yeah. Oh, over here. Here's the rack. We found the rack.
Now, just take 5 milliliters from each. Precisely.
Wait, hold on. What do I gotta do here? Left? Oh, 5. It's in there. What do we do?
And the next.
Okay. Same. 10. Okie dokie. That's already set up. Action. Go straight to action.
Five more.
I don't even know if I did that right, did I? It looked really weird, so I don't know.
We put the prepared sample into the machine.
Okay, there we go.
Let's see what we have here. The results indicate that the deceased did consume alcohol shortly before her death. However, this is not an amount that could cause poisoning leading to death. Just slight inebriation.
Okay.
I can return to the body and continue the rest of the examination. The chromatograph results show that we can eliminate alcohol poisoning from our list of potential causes of death. However, remember that alcohol can affect the functioning of the entire body. It disturbs the heart rhythm, accelerating its rate, and dilutes the blood, which may result in more severe bleeding in the event of an accident. Also remember that alcohol affects the metabolism of drugs in the liver, which I'll now look at in more detail.
So not alcohol poisoning. That's good.
First, I'll pick up the syringe again.
Okay, more samples. Cool.
I'll take samples from the liver and the heart to test the concentration of barbiturates in the body.
And liver.
That's enough. I'll do the test later. I'd best not try my luck with the centrifuge right now. Now I remove the liver. No lesions. However, it is slightly enlarged. Perhaps
Everything's
it's a
very,
slight inflammation
very jiggly.
or drug-induced damage. It may also be the result of the deposition of substances from drugs. Let's check the weight of the organ.
Weigh the liver. How much does a liver? How much does a liver weigh? 3 pounds. Not quite.
The weight is 1,300 grams.
Is
the
that-
liver is enlarged.
Is that 3 pounds? I don't even know. It's on a 3. Maybe not. And now we're going to cut the liver.
I'll move on to a cross-sectional study. Perhaps the enlargement is the result of early cancerous changes. The blade glides through smoothly. I don't feel like I'm encountering any changes with an unusual structure. No steatosis or cirrhosis. The liver is actually quite clean inside.
All right. Clean liver.
The liver is basically healthy. We already know that the deceased didn't abuse alcohol.
So-
The question is, what about drugs or other substances?
Okay.
I move on to the heart.
What's going on with the heart? Begin a thorough heart analysis.
Oh.
What do we see?
Glance, we can see signs of a heart attack. The deceased is definitely too young to have a heart attack due to natural causes. The
Uh-oh.
liver is enlarged, not from alcohol poisoning, and the heart looks like it has collapsed. So, I guess we need to go to the centrifuge and check for these barbiturates.
Let me back out. Uh-oh. Is it broken? It's not letting me back out. We broke the game. Yeah, it's not letting me hit back. Might have to go to the main menu. Hopefully it's saved here, though. Maybe it's wanting me to do something here. I don't think so, but... Oh, wait, hold on.
I wonder how she was able to get hold of these drugs. The last time I saw this kind of
Fixed
posting
it.
was a few years ago. He was a middle-aged guy. He took his medication and forgot about it. So he took another pill. He forgot again and took another one. And another one. Until he
Is
took
it
the
always
last
15
one.
and 70?
That's
Yeah,
why
okay.
it's better to have amnesic drugs in boxes labeled with the days of the week. This sort of thing rarely happens anymore. Doctors tend to prescribe benzodiazepines. They are safer, but still shouldn't be combined with alcohol.
I can't get this thing to work. I think the game's a little broken. Set the correct value. Is that not it? It's 15 and 70%. No? Is it different for some reason? 60? Is it 60 and 70 now? $70 and 15. That's what it should be. It's not working though. We broke the damn thing. Oh, maybe it's something else. Presence of alcohol in the blood. $10 and 75, is that it? That was
We
it.
close the centrifuge and pray that it doesn't trip anything again.
That's the one.
It looks like our luck is in.
Can I grab him?
We can take the samples to the lab now.
Okay, now I know where the rack's at. That's good. Put them in the racks.
Okay, 2 samples this time. 6 milliliters each.
6. Trying. There we go. You missed some more cutting, PMH. Cutting and slicing. Slicing open a celebrity now. She might have OD'd. It's possible. Possible overdose. Get that thing at 12. Let's get her down in there. Suck it all up.
Well, let's see how much of it we find.
Let's see.
Nothing surprising. Significant amounts of phenobarbital metabolites of hepatic origin. Looks like I'll have to check the contents of the deceased's stomach.
Okay. Let's open her stomach up. See what's in there.
The test showed that the collected blood contained enough barbiturates to cause cardiopulmonary collapse. The question now is whether it was an accident or a deliberate act. I'm proceeding to examine the stomach. Before extraction, I ligate the entire organ to prevent its contents from spilling out. Okay. I'm
So
now cutting out the
don't let it
organ,
spill.
which will move to
Don't
the
let it
blood for
spill.
dissection.
Hey, we're not going to let this spill out. We're going to be very gentle with it. Don't let it spill. Okay, he's a madman. He's a madman. What's hilarious is I'm gonna go eat after this, like immediately after this stream. I might have to wait a minute.
Normally,
Kinda
the
grossed
stomach
out right
and
now.
intestines are full of surprises.
Yeah. After opening a stomach, I'm like, let's go eat some food. Sounds like a lovely idea. Oop.
But not this time. We see remnants of
Ooh.
undigested food and a dense mass of pills.
Lots of
We
pills.
don't take this many drugs by accident.
Man. She went hard on those Flintstone vitamins. Million strong and growing. Return the autopsy.
Length and width normal. No obvious pathological changes. Undigested drugs found in the stomach of the deceased. The direct cause of death was probably an overdose. I'll check the rest of the organs. Lungs are normal. No lesions. The deceased's trachea is normal. Complete patency. No food or fluid. The deceased's intestine is normal. No clear pathological changes.
So we're taking everything out now?
Abdominal cavity checked off. We can check the brain.
Oh no. No. We gotta saw our brain open. We gotta do it.
I make a cut to open the lid of the victim's skull and remove the brain.
Okay. Nothing to see here, just once you do it once, you can do it twice. You just gotta get over the fear. Easy peasy,
Brain is normal. No obvious lesions. Alright. I need to dissect it on a board.
Gobble gobble. Gobble gobble. Cutting board. Good lord.
Using a knife, I carefully cut through the brain tissue.
I'm going a little faster now. I thought you had to go slow. Oops.
As expected, the deceased's brain is in excellent condition. No discoloration or changes due to hypoxia. There is still the matter of the marks on the neck. They look superficial, but who knows? Maybe the spinal cord has been severed. I need goggles and a saber saw.
Oh.
I think the goggles were in the desk drawer.
Dude, we need goggles? Okay, this is gonna get messy then.
Alice.
Now we need, all of a sudden we need
Saw.
goggles.
I need saw. Oh, I know. I probably left it in the basement after its last cleaning.
We gotta go find the saw in the basement. Okay, I guarantee nothing creepy down there. Nothing creepy at all about this. That's Ridley
Mr.
right there.
Ridley, I need a key to the basement.
It's in the social room.
Why is the key lying at the... never mind. Thank you.
Hey, Hammond. Did you hear about the convoy? Well, maybe you'll get a chance to relive your glory days and catch Red Beat again, huh?
Let's hope there won't be a need for that.
I'm Autopsy Simulator, cutting people open. I'll be
You
done.
liking it?
Yeah, it's pretty good.
You like cutting into the
No,
corpse?
I don't like cutting, and I'm squeamish. I'm squeam.
If only he could put that much enthusiasm into his work.
Social
I get the
room.
feeling that searching through this rubbish is more pathogenic than working with corpses.
I cannot see. That dude's tripping, so we need to find the key. Probably there. It is.
Please, may this be the last trip.
Okay, head to the basement and grab the spine saw. Where is the basement? That's not the basement. Bathroom. Office. Maybe it's here. Maybe it's... Where the hell's the basement? Do we gotta go outside? Oh, we gotta go outside. Yeah, we gotta go outside, dude. Yep.
Fuck.
It's not
Why did the prison convoy have to get into an accident?
It's a cellar we gotta go into.
Take a deep breath. Deep, pleasantly cool breath. You're nearly finished with the autopsy. Then you can go home and rest. I'll check. Fuck! It's jammed! Doesn't anyone do maintenance around here? Damn hatch. Damn red Pete. Will I never again?
Let's get locked in here, aren't we?
If only.
What if we got locked down here? That'd be messed up, dude. What the hell?
Forgot this thing was
dude?
standing here. It would be easier if I put things away properly. Damn student lectures and their fucking props.
Yeah, my dude's just... I need to take some more drugs. He's tripping. I don't think this dude's fit for this job either. He just tripping balls. Okay, so now we're gonna what? Cut open... Cut into the spine? It's a lovely thought. One day, guys, one day, you will... All of us will die at some point. It's very morbid, I know, but... Hell, you might get... This type of dude might be sawing into your spine. You got that to look forward to.
I'll move on to revealing the spinal cord.
The big reveal. Oh, wait, hold on. We gotta slow down. Oh, that sounds awesome, don't it? Yuck. What? QTEs to rip the spine out?
The spine is removed.
Mortal Kombat.
I can't do it without the pills.
Alright. Do we need the pills or are we good?
If I don't take my pills, then I won't finish this work.
Bro has a problem. Bro has a serious problem. And I bet we got the gloves on still, right? Of course we do. It's gonna take the pills with the gloves he just ripped the spine out with.
I can see that the spinal cord was not severed. This shows that apart from the marks around the neck, hanging didn't negatively affect the condition of the deceased. Ladies and gentlemen, almost over. Now, to sum up and tidy away the body. The direct cause of Samantha Barker's death was a heart attack resulting from an overdose of barbiturates.
Overdose it is.
Traces found on the body suggest that the overdose was a deliberate act, following a failed attempt to hang herself. The autopsy found no evidence or genetic materials indicating that death could have been the result of an attack. Third-party involvement must be excluded.
Called it from day one. It's still day one. It's still day one. Okay. This is, we're not calling it a suicide, though. So it was a accidental death. Suicide? We are calling it suicide.
Can start sewing.
Oh, okay. So suicide by the hanging. Never mind. So it was still suicide. Signature. Let's see if we can do any better this time. Ray? This is very hard, so we're going to make this look a little better. Ray. Perfect. Perfection. Why won't it go this way? I can't get it to write. You can only use so much ink is the problem. I can't use any more ink. What? I'm not Ray Coy. I'm not Ray Coy. That's not my name. It made me be Ray Coy.
In the 1950s and 1960s, the use of barbiturates for suicide was actually quite common. I think it was most talked about after the death of Marilyn Monroe. At home, it was a help and comfort. On death row, a farewell to the convicts. Well, that's the way it goes. It isn't the drug, but the dose that makes the poison.
All good.
Well, we're done for today. Thank you for your attention.
Place the body in the fridge. And one day you'll be put into a fridge. Just like that. Hopefully not today. Hopefully not tomorrow. Hopefully that's a very, very long time from now, everybody. But we'll all be there. We'll all be there at some point.
A nightcap will do me good.
So, drugs, alcohol.
Good night, Mr. Ridley.
Dude's
Pick up the body and account
dude's just trying to get by, isn't he?
Mm-hmm. Sure.
I guess there are actually two things in this world you can be certain of. Death and Ridley's reluctant attitude. All right.
He's still got his gloves on. He's going home with his gloves on. He's touching his steering wheel with the gloves. This man is a psychopath.
So cold.
Do I still have the gloves on?
Get to work.
If I still have the gloves on, I can't even, dude. We're gonna have some more spooky, scary skeletons moments here.
This block can be quite intimidating when it's so quiet.
Where is... Yeah, okay. I don't know. I was like on the... What floor? Top floor? 8th floor? 4th floor? I think I was on the 4th. Maybe I was on 3rd. Yeah, listen, it's the most silent elevator you've ever heard in your life. It doesn't even make a noise. We're just there.
What? What?
Somebody broke in.
The fuck?
You left it wide open. You didn't even lock it, bro.
I locked it.
No, we didn't.
I'm sure of it.
We shut it. We didn't lock it. Oh boy. That's just a mess. Pretty neat game. Actually, there's a story.
Who the fuck did this? I don't have anything valuable. Money. They must have stolen the money.
Oh, there's a lot of money. He left a wad of cash.
Oh god. What am I supposed to do now?
He left it.
Great. That's all I need.
Oh, they definitely stole the money. Gotta get the pills, man. We got the pills.
Red Pete. Where?
Pass out on me, bro.
Christ. Why did the neighbors not report anything?
At least he's got the gloves off.
I'm calling Steven.
I'll take a shit real quick. Alright, guys. That is Autopsy Simulator. Autopsy Simulator. Very cool. I think it's really fun. I'm very interested in the story of it. What's going to happen with my character? Cutting people open. That's nasty business, man. That's a sick job. If anybody out there has it, I don't know how you do it. Somebody has to do it. Wouldn't be me though. Would not be me at all. Yes, take me out of here. But I'll definitely be finishing this up for show. Seems like achievement-wise too, it's pretty nice for achievements. I got 9 of 24 already, 305 gamer score, just messing about. But that was the story mode. There's also a autopsy only mode, which we didn't play that. We played the story mode, which again, really cool little game so far. I don't know if that one's actually brand spanking new. I don't know if that one's was out on PC before, but it's on Xbox now, so check it out if you want to check it out. But hey guys, it's been real.